Hey, what's up guys? This is Weefy here, bringing you the first part of my Portal Let's Play that I promised you in my first video. So, I already played through this game. I finished it on the first night that it came out. Hopefully that will help me to get through these levels a little quicker. So, let's just jump right in. And, I'm gonna start a new game. Yeah, you can see I already played through the game once, but I'm starting a new game from the very beginning. And the first episode that I'm going to be bringing you, just a heads up, is it's mostly cutscenes. I'm just gonna say that out front because it's sort of introducing you to the whole new setting of the game, and you'll see that when the game actually starts up, when it's finished loading. So. And it also means that I won't have enough time, or I really won't. If I tried to talk very much, it would just sort of cut me out. But it's actually, I found this game to be very good.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good.
Yeah, they do.
You will hear
at the beginning.
When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
This is for the most basic of players. Just telling them.
This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory.
I don't really know why they make you do that, because if you're buying a video game, you should know how to look up and look down.
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
The art is so fascinating.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Yeah, another thing, Valve has done a great job of being funny in this game without being corny. I'll try not to have any spoilers.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for
I'll try to keep things from slipping.
Hello?
But
anyone in there?
Something may accidentally come out, and if it does, I apologize.
God, you look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
And shit's about to go down. But what I was saying,
You all right down there?
what I meant to say before, before the cutscene started to cut me out, is that Valve has somehow managed to take the original Portal game that was amazing,
cognitive
in my opinion,
deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes. Okay,
yeah.
What you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple.
Yeah, see?
Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
But
all reactor core safeguards are now non-functional.
Interaction cutting me out again, but for the third time,
I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation center stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, no, I hear that one. I hear that one.
Don't worry, you only barely hit it.
We should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive. Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes. Not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time. There we go.
Hello.
Okay.
And again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done.
Okay,
even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse.
As you can see, this is the
original
portal track.
2,
that
1.
It is. I really love what Valve has done here. The way they sort of integrate you into the new Portal game by putting you in the old Portal track that has been overrun by this plants stuff.
Don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim. You have just passed through an Aperture Science material emancipation drill, which vaporizes most Aperture Science equipment that touches it.
But now during this little scene, I'll try and explain this for the maybe, I don't know, like 8th time. Valve somehow managed to take the original Portal game, which was amazing in my opinion, and make it even better.
Lie on your back and apply immediate pressure to your temples.
They also, this game is much longer and like more extended. It's a more extended
inside your head
version. It's a lot longer than the original Portal, which, I mean, it makes sense considering that we paid $60 for this game instead of instead of getting it in like a package like the orange box was.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation,
I can't get over how awesome this game is.
Please take a moment to write down the results of your test.
Amazing.
An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
And another great thing about this game is it doesn't integrate the whole multiplayer aspect.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of Animal King, sentient cloud,
multiplayer slash rage aspect that you get in other games like Call of Duty.
Hey, you made it! There should be a portal device.
I find that it's a great game to like go to if you have had a bad night of gaming in something else. You can just go play Portal. I also the co-op edition.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read.
Is also a great addition
of the laws of robotics. To share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
because before it was, in order to play with someone else, you had to. It's great because I like how they actually make you do your own separate things. And now, don't like troll me or something. What? How is that not? There we go. Smooth jazz. But it makes you, instead of other Portal game, other games, where you would, like other multiplayer games where you're
great work. Because this
working together for the same
any
objective.
Observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Where maybe you're both working together, but you're also. It's also the same objective. This type of thing, it literally makes you do separate things. Like I haven't played through a lot of it, but judging from like the first couple levels, like especially in the calibration level, you're actually blocked off in
Please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Why am I spacing on how to do this level? I'm spacing. Oh. And it was something. Let's see. Oh yes, it's this one. It's this level. So. Like there's a part, especially, sure. Oh, yeah. Like, there's parts of Portal where,
well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that
you will have to,
may appear bleak.
You'll be cut off by a wall, and you'll have to do your own separate things on your side of the wall. But then there'll also be parts where you'll say have to pass a cube through the wall, or stand on a button which will open a door for your partner, so they can get through. But now that we're over 10 minutes now, so I'm gonna cut off part 1 here, and my playthrough will resume in part 2, which will be out soon.